What's up, everybody? Andrew Mahone here with Tricky Jim at Full Grip Games. Going to be showing off Turbo Buzzwole Pheromosa by popular request today. Finally got my Pheromosa and Buzzwole Tag Team GXs here on PTCGO. Awesome stuff. Stoked about that. Got the list from Azul's channel. So this is the list that Azul was rocking on his channel this week also. And just wanted to take a moment to shout out Maury Draws. He's been working on emotes for my Twitch channel. They turned out incredible. If you haven't checked out my Twitch channel where I stream every single weekday yet, make sure to do so at twitch.tv/TrickyJim where you can check out these amazing new emotes. But let's get right down to the gameplay here with our Turbo Buzzwole and Pheromosa GX. Really cool list. It uses the Mismagius engine to set up and make it so that you could play Beast Rings as early as the first turn of the game, which is awesome. You can use green search to make sure that you go find your Dusk Stones on the first turn of the game. You can even get Nest Ball and Dusk Stone to just get a Mismagius into play right off rip, draw up to 7 cards in your hand and go from there. We also play Power Plant since we don't play any Pokemon GXs with abilities in the deck either. Very cool explosive deck. It does struggle against some fire type decks though. I've noticed it could be very difficult to win against fire decks. Now this is a cool hand because we've got the turn 1 Mismagius and we've got a Lieutenant Surge in our hand, so we could potentially play more supporters afterwards, which could allow us to stream even more Mismagiuses, and then maybe get some Beast Rings going also. So that's dope. Let's get this going. We've got Dusk Stone, and then I think we're just going to take a look at the deck. I may, just Ultra Ball the second Mismagius and Buzzmosa. Go get another one, and we have got it right here. We've got double Dusk Stone, 2 Mismagius on the first turn of the game. Going to be able to pop off here, hopefully, and get a ton of energy into play. Can't play the Lieutenant Surge until a Mysterious Message, giving up a prize, but pretty cool. We do get to fill our hand to 7. It doesn't really matter. The prizes never matter because in this deck, you do force your opponent to take out 2 Pheromosa and Buzzwole GXs. Don't really need to Nest Ball for too many other Pokemon right now, but I do want to thin this hand down. We're going to Lieutenant Surge. Nest Ball, I can get another Buzzmosa, which is fine. Nest Ball again, just to thin the deck. And not thin the deck. No, just thin the hand. We'll Pokégear. See if we get anything worth using or not. So we're just going to thin the hand here. And then use Mismagius again. Give my opponent another prize. Ideally, we'd like to find a Judge. Something like that. What's cool is we can now Beast Ring. So we can accelerate onto our active. And then I can actually use greens for a Beast Ring and a Judge because I haven't actually played a supporter yet. So that's insane to me. What a cool deck, right? So we'll get one of those and one of those. And then we're going to get a ton of energy onto this Pheromosa Buzzwole on the first turn. Go off, right? I mean, we're just in there at this point. And then Judge, shuffle, draw, 2, 4. This is the ideal turn 1 for this deck. I mean, it couldn't get more perfect. We limit them to just 4 cards. Power Plant to boot. I can even custom catcher, but I just don't need to yet. So we'll wait and kind of see what my opponent does on their turn. But that is just so much aggression. It's going to be hard, I imagine, for them to respond. It looks like they are playing Quag Nag, and they're just going to scoop it up. But you guys saw that was insane. They didn't get another Pokemon. We got turn 1, multiple Beast Rings, and we played 3 supporters on the first turn of the game. Got to Mismagius twice in the process. Absolutely nutty list, nutty deck. Another grass deck it looks like we're playing against. So this could be a mirror match, which would be very strange. I'm not going to lie. I don't think that I've played a mirror match in this deck yet. So that could get weird, especially with an opening hand that looks like this. Just a Misdreavus in the active and a handful of grass. Fortunately, we do get a mulligan, though. So I'll get +1. And no, I don't think this is a Buzzmosa deck at all because of the Shrine. Could be Lost March potentially. We should do pretty good against a Lost March deck if it is indeed Lost March. Going first, so I don't need to bench anybody. And this is a Volbeat deck. And they're just going to scoop it up. All right, I understand. Scared of the Buzzmosa. That's fine. Not exactly sure what the Volbeat deck was going to do, but we're going to roll it again. Let's roll another one here real quick and see if we get paired against something that gives us a little bit of a longer game. It looks like I'm playing against a fire deck, so that's not good. Not what we want on the, not what we want to play against. But alas, this should be, nope, yep, just a bad hand. That's okay. We've got ourselves a Pheromosa and Buzzwole Tag Team GX Power Plant and a custom catcher that's not going to be able to draw us any cards, unfortunately, because it can't really pare the hand down. Do you have Power Plant, the grass? I mean, then it looks like we're probably just about to get benched here. We need to top deck a Nest Ball to get us a Misdreavus so that we can Dusk Stone and draw some cards. Otherwise, we are going to be in a world of pain. If they can just pull off the turn 1 Fireball Circus, which should not be very hard for them, then we're going to be the ones getting benched out on the first turn of the game. So looking like a quick 1-2 here. We're probably losing this one. Yup. And then we won our other one on the first turn. Let's see if we can play a third game. And maybe the third time is a charm. Yeah, they've got the Fiery Flint. That's 4 cards to the hand. They're going to be able to do 300 damage to my Pheromosa and Buzzwole. Well played. You have a good deck. That's it. Fire Crystal. They don't even need to flex like that. But please show me how much damage you're going to do. Fireball Circus for how much? Oh, yeah. Turn 1, 500 damage. Beautiful. That's 250. They would have gotten a turn 1 knockout on a Pika Rum if that had been a Pika Rum. Absolutely phenomenal. All right, let's see if we can play against a deck that we have a little bit more of an engaging game against. Those first 2 just so quick, back-to-back, win, a loss. That's kind of how this deck goes, though. It has some really bad matchups against the fire decks, but then really great against a lot of other things. Pokemon with small amounts of hit points that you can really take advantage of that Beast Game GX. My favorite part about the deck, definitely that Mismagius engine, being able to just go off on the first turn of the game like that, and being able to access Beast Ring on my own terms is really cool as well. So we've got the turn 1 Mismagius in our hand. Let's just start off with Ultra Balling away the Guzma and the Mismagius to get a Misdreavus, and then got Dusk Stone, so we can do that. But let's Pokégear first. We've got Green's Exploration. That's fine. We can Green's Exploration for another Dusk Stone and a Nest Ball. So we'll be able to get 2 of these things going here. Get another Misdreavus on the board, and actually only have 1 Mismagius in the deck. So that's a little bit unfortunate, but it's all good. We'll evolve into Misdreavus here, and then just pop off. So we'll Mysterious Message. Unfortunately, not going to be able to get the turn 1 Beast Rings since I did Ultra Ball away 1 of those there. And we have greens already. So just in a tough spot where I'm going to have to pare my hand down and then maybe Custom Catcher. It's kind of what we're looking at this next turn to draw cards, but it's fine. We will continue forward against the Tapu Lele deck here. Probably a spread deck. It's got Magical Swap, so might be a Weezing deck. And sure enough, it is. Weezing proving to be very popular in the current PTCGO metagame. I'm wondering how much that will translate to real-life tournaments. Will Weezing really show up in the crazy numbers that I've been seeing it on PTCGO? It seems to be everybody's favorite deck out here, and probably because it's pretty easy to get your hands on. A lot of people already have the cards for the Weezing deck. They got Tapu Kokos, they've got DCEs, Counter Energies, the Tapu Lele, and all you need to do is get your hands on 4 Coughing, 4 Weezing, and you're pretty much ready to roll. we've got pretty decent setup here with 2 Coughings on the bench. It's going to be interesting to see if they play Mew, and we'll be able to use that to stop my damage output going forward. It would be nice to rip my Mismagius off the prizes, but it looks like they're just going to let loose me here, which I'm fine with, honestly. I think that that's okay. Kind of wish that I had just burned my Dusk Stones for no effect, just to get them out of my deck, since, yeah, it doesn't actually do anything for me here, and they'll just pass. We have got another Buzzmosa, a Dusk Stone, a Nest Ball. None of that really helps. So let's just Pokégear, and we've got greens. That's cool. We can greens for, I don't think we play Rescue Stretcher. So we're just kind of in a weird situation where we can't really draw cards. Yeah, we don't play Rescue Stretcher. So that's just a real bummer, because Rescue Stretcher would just be really good right now. So let's see, we've got that. We could Dusk Stone for nothing. We can Nest Ball for nothing. I'm not going to Custom Catcher for 1, though. I do want to find more energy. We'll probably just Custom Catcher to bring something up that maybe my opponent doesn't necessarily want in the active. That's probably fine, and we could just start jet punching around. Would be nice to, let's see, I mean, he's got, I mean, honestly, I'll probably just jet punch and then I'll Custom Catcher up something else maybe next turn, but getting these out of my deck is cool. So we'll just jet punch here, put 30 onto the Coughing, and then if my opponent does retreat the Tapu Lele, then I'm just going to Custom Catcher back up the Tapu Lele and continue trying to slug away, just spreading damage all around. They're just going to judge. That's fine, because I didn't like that hand. We want other things, and this is cool. I am fine with 2 Pokégears, 2 Nest Balls. The Nest Balls are really kind of bad right now. We definitely don't want them, but it's cool. We'll take a look. Nope, don't want it. And then let's Pokégear. See what we got. Acerola can't play it. We do have Judge. We can't play that. And Pokégear again. We've got Lieutenant Surge. So I can Lieutenant Surge, then Judge. It's kind of neat. Let's do Nest Ball again. Don't want it. Lieutenant Surge. And let's Judge. Shuffle us both to 4 cards. Looking for energy. That's good. We got another one, so eventually I can start using Elegant Soul and doing some things. Nest Ball again. Nothing. Grass Energy. Custom Catcher. Let's fill our hand at 3. Field Blower and Beast Energy is really good for me, actually. And I'm going to save my Field Blower to be able to hit one of those spell tags when my opponent finally puts spell tag down. And then I guess, could I have Erika? I could have Erika's, right? Because I Lieutenant Surge, then I Judge. Yeah, probably could have done that. It's cool. We'll do it this next turn. Sure. And they finally do have the Spattering Sludge. The Slattering Sludge. There it is. But we have got some things. So I'll Erika's, fill my hand. And now it's time to party. Let's see what we got going on for us here. I can Field Blower and Jet Punch, which is good. Jet Punch will, soften up that Lele over there as well. I think that that's nice. And then I want to save. I definitely want to, let's see, try and get the Mismagius off my prizes. So I'm going to try and save the Beast Game GX. See if I can get 6 energy or like 8 energy on this thing and take, 3 additional prizes? Like, that's how we're trying to win here. So we're going to see if we can actually do that. Jet Punch for knockout. Snipe that thing. We'll see if we can actually get it done. Mismagius, not Mismagius. But, to be fair, if this Misdreavus does end up going down by damage from my opponent's attacks, which is happening very quickly, right? Because Detention Gas is going to do 10, and then he's going to do 20 with the attack. Then Misdreavus will go down and unlock my Beast Ring. I don't have the option to heal. I can't Acerola. It's a little bit of a pain. Spell tag, also a little bit of a pain. But we'll see what we can do. I can greens for a custom catcher and bring up something else, which is fine. I think that that's kind of what we're on right now. I'm not getting knocked out, so we're just going to continue attaching here. I need to find another greens, though, so that I can get custom catcher and another greens, because then I'm going to need to, right? I'm going to need to get as many energy as I can on this thing. How many energy do I have left in deck? 4. That's cool. And I can get double Beast Ring once the dew goes down. And then I can take 3 prizes. That's kind of rad. Let's see, so we can take 2 prizes right now, double custom catcher. You actually can't take 2 prizes because Coughing had a little bit more hit points than you thought. But it's cool. Bear with him. He's going to figure this out. Up the Coughing. And then I'm knocking this guy out. So let's do that. And I guess I want to thin just in case my opponent does something funky to me, like Judge. Just going to Jet Punch here. Knockout. 30 there. So my opponent really struggling with the fact that they don't have the Mr. Mime in play right now. Jet Punch is doing some... Oh, that's not a knockout. It's fine. Totally okay with that. Though I thought he only had 68 points. Cool. We're totally cool. This is fine, as I would always say. What Andrew will eventually find out is that this all somehow worked out in his favor. So, yes, miscalculated those hit points, but we have our turn that we want now. Unfortunately, though, I am a little bit short. Yikes. I'm not going to be able to get... I can take... Oh, 3 additional... No, we just win. It's 3 additional... Oh, yeah. Because I'm doing... This is perfect. Oh, I ended up setting it up just right. Thank goodness. Okay, so we can Greens Exploration for 2 of these. Get all of our energy into play. And then I take 4 prizes on the Wheezing, right? So we Beast Ring twice. And that's it, dude. Look. Like I said, guys, bear with me here. This is one of my first times ever playing this deck. But we have done it. Beast Game GX for 4 prizes, and that's it. Turbo Buzzmosa getting in there, doing everything it needed to do. What a crazy deck. Like I said, I got this list from Azul's channel. Definitely a fun deck to play. Highly recommend it. This is the deck as seen on Azul's channel earlier this week. Awesome stuff. Buzzmosa, being able to take multiple prizes with Beast Game GX, we saw there. Pretty easy to get all of those energy on a single Pheromosa and Buzzwole GX. Mismagius, awesome draw engine in the deck. And then Lieutenant Surge, allowing for some pretty crazy plays as well. With Greens Exploration, being able to search out the cards that you need right when you need them. Awesome stuff. Thank you guys all so much for watching the video. Make sure to check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv/TrickyJim. Brand new emotes to boot. We are going to be raising money for the Nick Bailey Open next week on Twitch to support brain cancer awareness and treatment. Nick Bailey was a great friend of mine from the Pokemon community, passed away from brain cancer a few years ago. So if you're interested in helping that cause, we're going to be raising money on my Twitch all week next week during the streams to help benefit local player in the community who also has brain cancer, and raising money for the tournament, which is taking place next Saturday at In the Zone Games. So very excited about that, and thank you to everybody who has supported the cause already. And that's about it. Busted deck. Thank you all for watching. Take it easy. Have a great day. Check out FullGripGames.com. And major shout out to my Blastoise tier Patreon sub, Sarah, for being awesome. Peace.